The NT5 is a small diaphragm condenser microphone that I like to use a lot on different drum instruments. As you can see behind me, we've got a number of NT5s on the snare top and bottom and on the toms. Using the NT5 on a snare means that we can get it very close to the snare, but at the same time not worry too much about the drummer hitting the actual microphone. We can move it in close and get a very attack sound, or move it further away to get more of the body sound. Angling it straight down or across the snare skin also gives us different tones. The ability to have a very versatile microphone on the snare is really important for me. A lot of times I'll listen to the microphone in the control room and want to quickly run in and just change the angle. The NT5 small profile means that I can do this without disturbing the drummer or even disturbing the session too much. Here we have the NT5 on snare drum. As you can hear, it's got a really crisp attack, and this is vital for standing out in a track like this. The NT5 also works well for me on rack toms. By using the NT5s close on a rack tom, placed down, I get a lot of attack. Much like the snare drum, moving it across the skin gives me more tone. Because of the cardioid polar pattern, I'm fairly secure in knowing that I'm picking up a lot of that rack tom and not much of the other instruments on the kit. I can use a pair of matched NT5s on the rack toms, one for rack tom 1 and the other for rack tom 2. This allows me to get a stereo image which I can later pan in the mix room. The NT5 also works well on the floor tom, and using the same diaphragm on as many different toms as we have on our kit means that we get a continuous sonic characteristic through all the instruments. Loop of our drum rolls. This has been recorded using the NT5s. The NT5s have got a really good sound envelope representation of what's happening when the drummer hits each tom. We can further pan these microphones on our mixing board to get a wider stereo image. The key to making sure that the toms stand out in the mix is that they've got a fairly true stereo representation. Let's hear how this works in the mix.